So, if you have Sonic Racing Cross Worlds later this evening, I will be playing online multiplayer. If you would like to join, please check the collab channel for the rules and what is required, just to make things a little smoother. Okay, so today we're going to start the very, 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 very long journey to Heaven's Ward. So, before we do anything, I'm gonna go check our retainers. Lizard. I need that as an audio redeem. Lizard every time she's on screen. Oh god. Sorry, there's like something caught in my hair. Ooh. What is it? Alright. First we will summon Banana Dirt in his lovely jacket. Bring me back anything nice? I didn't send you on an adventure, did I? No, I didn't. Can't bring me back anything nice if you didn't, you know, go anywhere. Oh dear. I don't have any ventures. I need to go. Why is my window so small? Hate it. Can't read it. And then we have a new addition to our team. A very pretty bunny boy. He called me Milady. Oh, Max, I hate you right now. You should be hopping along, everyone. I'll have to make a third retainer and base it on Grin, and I'm just gonna figure out what kind of creature Grin would be. Maybe we can make him a Rugadin. Give him like a really cool mask. Okay. We will do this eventually. This is one of my favorite side quests. It's the Tamtara Hard quest line with Edda, but we will do that a little later when I've unlocked, like, Stro and stuff. So I think I need to go back to Vesper Bay. My girlie is so cute. She's so pretty. Oh my god, look at all these things we have to do. Nothing like staring out the sea to bring an old man back to his glory days. Aye, the good old times when his whole life still lay ahead of him. The greatest adventures were yet to be. Aye. Don't you know better than sneak up in your elders like that, young'un? You're trying to send me to an early grave. Well, not early as such. Oh, but don't tell me. I can see it just from the look of you. You're an adventurer, and an accomplished one at that, yes? You may not be the greybeard I am, but I reckon you're a memory or two you'd be keen on remembering. So I'd say you join me for a while before you return to the road. After all, some reflecting on the past can be just what you need to discover the path you forge into the future. I've never seen this guy before. Oh, that's New Game Plus! Okay. Cool. Edric! What have you got for me? Oh, no, we're not doing that yet. No. Reasons. Hi, Tataru. I'm back. Oh god, I gotta go back and edit all the, like, end of ARR footage. Hello, Alphina, my darling. I will speak to you later. Minfilia! Oh, that's the primals. Yeah, we'll do those another time. Price of principles. Luna, it pleases me to see you well. A small one. Do excuse me for interrupting, Luna. My lady, the gentleman from Ashgana Exports has just left. I understand now why you didn't want to receive him. You did well, Tataru. Please inform the guards that we will not be receiving any further guests this morning. Thank you, my lady. Always wave at Tataru. Ever since we defeated Gaius Van Balsair and destroyed his ultimate weapon, the eyes of the world have followed our every move, scarce remembering to blink. Where once we worked in secret, with precious few friends and all too many enemies, we're now besieged by benefactors, each one more eager than the last to offer us his complete support. A true embarrassment of riches. Of course, every promise of patronage comes with a price. Some make their intentions known from the start, while others endeavour to engage us more subtly. Welcome back from the outside. Some made their intentions known from the start, while others endeavoured to engage us more subtly. Dress it how they will, the message is ever the same. We shall help you, but only if you help us. The gentleman Tataru spoke of was more brazen than most. In exchange for certain supplies, he would have us resolve a business dispute. Oh, you took the wrong route. Naturally, I refused him as I have every other merchant of his ilk. Alas, the syndicate's overtures are not so easily rejected. When we formed the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, it was with the goal of serving Eorzea, not the interests of individual Eorzeans. Our neutrality is fundamental to our cause. In my heart, I know this to be true, and yet if accepting these offers of patronage could empower us to do greater good, might they not warrant greater consideration? Our Baldessian colleagues have been generous beyond measure. We cannot expect them to... Forgive me, I did not mean to burden you so. Okay. Yet, my urge to share this dilemma may not be wholly misguided. Might I impose upon you to consult the others? They like to have their own opinions on this matter. Here we go. Fluffys, hello! Hello, Radolf! Orenvold! Wigston! Fortune begets power and power fortune. That we, and especially you, have power is beyond doubt. The question is what to do with it. You may be interested to know that there is a growing belief amongst the refugees that Alamigo could be liberated, if only the Scions would commit their strength to the cause. Yet theirs is one of many causes. We stand at a crossroads, Luna. Each path is paved with good intentions, but where they lead is far from clear. Okay. Recall you are meeting with the Admiral, shortly after the Lominsons sent word of the summoning of Titan. I may have you also recall my words to our host. I said unto Merwield that her people had broken their treaty with the kobolds, and that the beastmen had justly responded. They were even called to intervene in a conflict which she herself had invited. I spoke, in short, truth. And wherefore did I speak it? Because owing no allegiance to Limsa, I felt no compulsion to allow the Lominsons to distort the facts to fit a narrative which justified their actions and absolved them of guilt. Ooh, that's a bit topical now. Upon this subject, Minfilia can expect a similar reply, and many dalliances with the city-states had already weakened our claim to neutrality, but the path she contemplates would see us relinquish it entirely. Fair point, Ishtola. You can't really be independent and neutral if you're picking favourites and picking sides. I've been receiving a lot of gifts lately. Papa Limo keeps making me send them back. Don't be so bad, but some of them are really nice. I mean, very nearly abandon your principles nice, you know? Ida. Ida's me. That's my mentality. I mean, gifts are great. But neutrality. None can deny that they would benefit from more support, but if it comes to the cost of our principles, neutrality was ever a delicate matter, I've lost count of the times I've had to explain to people that our allegiances need not necessarily lie in the same place as our headquarters. Mind you, if we are to sell our services for Gil, we might as well declare our fealty to Uldar now and be done with it. I'm quite sure Ida would enjoy the bribes. My milkshake brings by arse to the earth. 'Tis the lot of the powerful to track covetous as well as the needy. Must of prudence dictate that those with power proffer aid with one hand, whilst the other resteth ever on their hilt. Alas, we have not the luxury of time to decipher our petitioners' machinations. Nay, not while the beast tribes do labour unseen, to find and defeat, to raise up their fallen primals once more. Doubt not that they shall return, stronger and bolder both, nor that we shall not be the ones to meet them. This sacred charge shall ever be ours. 'Tis but a pity we are so few, and our fortune so finite. Valid and fair concern. Hello, small child. This situation is not wholly unexpected. I too have given much thought to our organization's future, though it would seem I'd reached a different conclusion. Mayhap it's time I made my feelings known to the antecedent. Come along, Luna. Alphino? Luna? Is aught amiss? You desired counsel, and so you shall have it. Minfilia, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn must leave Uldar. They must do what? So long as we remain within Uldar territory, we will never be free to act with impunity. Moving our headquarters to Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. We've demonstrated our capabilities, and the Syndicate has taken note. They will not suffer our organization to remain independent now. We're far too dangerous for that. Surely you realize they are the reason Vesper Bay still lacks an Aetheryte. They know full well how beneficial one would be to our cause, which is why it and other favors will be denied us until we cooperate. If Uldar is no longer suitable, where would you have us go? Experience has taught us that the appearance of neutrality is as important as the reality. Accordingly, we must keep each of the great nations at arm's length and plant our banner in a place where we all agree to be beyond their borders. Mordona. Revenant's Toll, to be precise. It lies within neutral territory and offers all the essential facilities we require. By way of an additional benefit, it is also frequented by a veritable legion of adventurers who may serve to supplement our ranks. I'm of course conscious of the fact that we've developed a certain bond with Uldar and her people over the years, but I truly believe this is the best course of action. As you yourself observed, we have invaluable ties to the local community forged through years of concerted effort. Fuck, I skipped the dialogue. The decision is yours, Antecedent. I ask only that you recall the shared purpose which first moved us to found the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and which moved you to found the Path of 12 ere that. We aspire to an ideal, you and I, just as my grandfather did, that makes us more than mere comrades in arms. We're as much your family as... That will be all, Alphino. I'm sure you have some familiar affairs of your own to attend to. Your concern is most generous, but no. I have left them in the hands of men better suited to the task than I. I cannot very well allow my personal affairs to come before the needs of the Order, after all. Bye, Alize. I am now level 53. Order. Has it truly come to this? Oh, Luna. Pray attend to Alphino. He is engaged in some business or other, and requires your assistance. Pray be on your way. Alphino waits upon you, and I have much to think about. Oh, and tell him he shall have my answer in due time. Philly's just like, I just don't want to deal with this shit right now. Moving on now, moving on now. Time to break free. Nothing can stop it. Confound it. She knows what must be done, and yet still she hesitates. All because of these fanciful rumors. I should explain. Minfilia's mother, well, adoptive mother, was among the great many who perished during the calamity. Philomin was her name, though you may know her better as the Songstress of Uldor. She was a performer of singular talent, and much beloved by people of Eorzea, not to mention a certain Charlian minstrel. As you may imagine, the news of her passing was greeted with shock and disbelief by her adoring followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what has happened. That her body was never found only served to encourage speculation. Nymphilia, too, struggled at first to accept the truth, but as Flamin's absence stretched for months into years, she saw that there could be no other explanation. Until recently, at any rate. For whatever reason, rumours have once again begun to circulate that Flamin is alive and well. One of our informants, Parveliad, has sent word that the woman matching the songstress's description has been seen of late at the seaside resort of Costa del Sol. If we could succeed in tracking her down, I have no doubts that any worries that now plague Minfilia's heart might be assuaged. I mean to set forth for Lanoshka at once, as we convene there and inquire with Master Gegarujo at the veracity of these rumours. I'm just like, okay, sure. I'm just a lizard. Lizard. I'm gonna do something real. Bear with me a second, my loves. There we go. I just wanted to update something with Blurt. Costa del Sol. Whee! Oh, having flying now is just so good. Oh, sweet sirens of the suns, my Mikote muse, why have you forsaken me? Titan's bane! I mean, Luna! What brings you to my humble resort? Flamin? You mean to tell me the goddess made flesh who dwelt among us until so very recently was the Songstress of Uldar? Gad's woman, if I'd known that, I would have chained her to my bedpost and never let her leave. That's gonna get you put on a list. Thing. Oh, for shame. To think that she now plies her trade for the riffraff off to the west or wherever she said she was going. A tragedy, I say, a tragedy. West, is it? Thank you, Master Gegaruju. Your information will serve us well. That said, there are a number of places she could be. I shall begin my search by the docks and see if any witnesses might have some knowledge to spare. I'd be most appreciative if you could travel on to Wineport and do the same. Whatever you say, Donut. I'm doing that thing where I'm being dumb and not using syllables correctly. Luna. Efficient traveling? What's that? Well, if it isn't Luna, the savior of wine port, to what do we owe the pleasure? Oh, yes, we did receive a customer matching that description. She was a delight to behold, to give the woman her due. Oh, but her perfume was so ghastly. I had no choice but to eject her from the premises, interfering with tastings, you understand. If she is your quarry, why not consult your blind associate? His olfactory perception is without peer. Given that I could smell the woman from a mile away, I dare say he could smell her from 10. You are catty, my darling. Who else am I talking to? Eh? You want to know if I've seen a Makertail lass by the name of Flamin? I wish. I haven't seen a lass of any description for far too bloody long. Excepting yourself, of course. Thank you. I am a fine and fair maiden. Thank you very much. I think. Wonderful conversation. Thank you, my dude. You basically told me you haven't had any in quite a while. Ugh. Shamani. I see you've had many great grand adventures since last we spoke, Luna. You must share them with me at some time. The girl from a little while ago? Oh, one does not forget a perfume like that. So robust and intoxicating, yet simultaneously familiar. Reminiscent of a bloom native to these parts, in fact. I said as much when we spoke. She complimented my powers of observation, and asked if we might find some of the flowers. Also, I told her to follow the road south to Raincatcher Gully, and then head east after crossing the second bridge. The flowers which grow in the shade of the cliff have the strongest scent, you see. If you make haste, you may yet find her there. Away we go! Meow. They ever made a life-size fat cat, like, plushie pillow thing that you could actually sit on? Well, yes, I would be first in line in giving them my money. It's a Goobboo! You're gonna go on at this rate. I'm in your debt, stranger. I did not realize my activities have aroused the Goobboo's ire until it was too late. Their oils can be used to make a perfume, you see, and I... Oh, hold on. Armin, I don't... Who are you? Whom do you serve? Hi, random child. Alvino was like, he didn't even fly, he just ran through the jungle. He was just like, oh, why did you abandon me? Why did you forsake me? Here's, you've already found our woman. Consider me impressed, my friend. The songstress of Uldar, I presume. Minfilia, or should I say, Acilia, is looking for you. Acilia? What a very picture of health, milady. Yet the world thinks you're dead. I can only conclude that this was by design. The question is why. Not everyone who endeavours to find me does so with the best intentions, child. You'll be pleased to know that I fully intend to reveal myself to Minfilia when the time is right. Oh, well, that does please me. More than you know. But tell me, sojourns into the forest of Lamaskia aside, when exactly will the time be right? When I deem it so. Do you imagine I travelled all the way on a whim? As I was telling your associate prior to your intrusion, came here to harvest these flowers for use in a perfume. Does that satisfy your curiosity? Or would you interrogate me further? My apologies for the interruption. Anyway, now that we all have what we came for, might we continue this conversation in a safer locale? Wineport, say? All the social graces of a wet paper bag. Let's fly away on our magical flying leathery testicle, because why not? Flappy, flappy. Whee. This is not at all how I had envisioned it. I scarce began to imagine what emotions would go through Minfilia's heart when she reunites with her mother after all these years. Wait, what kind of rings have I got? 50-50. I have 115. Oh, these are Garbo. You say my daughter awaits us in Vesper Bay, yes? I've kept her waiting long enough. Let's be off on the next ferry. I can finish fashioning the perfume along the way. Understood. Come with me. It'll be my pleasure to escort you to the Waking Sands. Look at him being a little gentleman. Oh my god, look! It actually dropped me in the location. Oh, games would like to do that. Excuse me. I should have done some vocal warm-ups before I started streaming. And I didn't, and it shows. Antecedent, you have a guest. Hi, Mum. Lamin? Cilia. Hug, Mum. Aww. Hug. I haven't seen her like this in years, Luna. Aww. I never truly believed it when they told me you were dead. What kept you away for so long? The Imperials came for me, as I always knew they would, and so I resolved to stay as far away from you as I could, lest the pursuit of me endanger you and our cause. I can think of no better way to grant you the freedom to continue our work. And continue it if you did, achieving things I would not have imagined possible. I followed your every success and celebrated in secret. I'm so proud of you, Asilia. I learned from the best. I have a gift for you. Oh, wow, that word just made me trip over my tongue, didn't it? Celestia perfume. You remembered. How could I ever forget? You wore it all the time. If I ever lost sight of you, I could just find you again just by following my nose. I did not think it was made anymore. You must have gone to so much trouble. It was no trouble to me, my darling. I fear I cannot say the same for Luna. I could not have made It was no trouble to me, my darling. I fear I cannot say the same for Luna, however. I could not have made it without her. Hi. Thank you, Luna. Thank you both. There's something else. This is the cat's eye I found. All these years you kept it. My father was a member of the Alamegan Resistance. When I was yet a child, he brought me to Uldar. The accident which claimed his life happened shortly after our arrival. It was Lamin who took care of me then. She raised me as her own. Taught me everything I needed to know to survive. I am no stranger to the facts of your history, yet I fear to fail to grasp their implications. It is clear there is much I do not know, about you and your mother both. One of the first lessons to me concerned mining. I was a very dedicated student. This cat's eye was the first stone I unearthed. Though it wasn't much, of course, but I was exceedingly proud to have found it nonetheless. So I gave it to Larman as a gift. She said it was beautiful. But there I am at a loss. Why are you returning this to me? Is something amiss? No, Acilia, nothing is amiss. Quite the opposite. I need you to realize how far you've come, and how much further you must still go. You and your allies have accomplished more than I ever could have hoped. You've succeeded where I failed, and made me so proud that words fail me. Even as I marvel at the woman you've become, and at all the many things you've done, I cannot help but think of that which you've yet to do, and of what it may entail. Acilia, daughter, you cannot stay here anymore. You and the Sounds must leave Uldar. Larmin. You built it once, Cecilia. You can build it again, and this time we'll do it together. Truly? Alphino, the time has come for the Scions to leave Vesper Bay. We shall establish a new headquarters in Revenant's Toll, as you proposed. Much work lies ahead of us. Inform our fellow Scions and send word to the students of Bardessian. Preparations begin at once. Whee! Ow. What kind of necklace do I have? 47. Oh, this actually might be a tiny, small upgrade. It will do until I get the tokens. Oh gosh, excuse me. It's all well and good that we found ourselves a new home in Revenant's Toll. Oh, but there's so much to be done in so little time. Our first step will be to secure the cooperation of the Adventurers Guild representatives there. Were it not for the Guild's considerable efforts, the original Camp Revenant's Toll would have never been established, much less its more heavily fortified successor. However, with construction still ongoing and resources in short supply, it seems certain that the Guild will require something in return for the support, sympathetic to our cause though they may be. Whatever they ask, I shall not begrudge it. To be plain, we need them more than they need us. Without their assistance, such essential tasks as securing new facilities, cultivating relationships with the local merchants, and recruiting adventurers would prove difficult, if not impossible. You need not concern yourself with such matters, Anticipant. Really, Alphino, if I need concern myself with anything, it surely matters such as these. Indirectly, perhaps, I submit you might instead concern yourself with a different matter, namely, to whom the resolution of such matters might best be entrusted. And here I am, nor do I come alone. May I present the esteemed emissary of the Adventurers Guild of Revenant's Toll? Alphino! Busybody. It is an honour, Antecedent. Upon receiving word of your intentions from Master Alphino, we thought it best to begin talks at the earliest available opportunity. Know that my associates of Revenant's Toll hold the Scions of the Seventh Dawn in the highest regard. We should be honoured to welcome your organisation. There are, of course, certain provisions which must needs be negotiated. If it please you, I would do so. It does. Madame, Unless I am much mistaken, you're the one known as Luna, are you not? May I say what a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance? Slothborn spoke of you in the most glowing terms. To steal an Imperial Reaper and then use it to infiltrate a Garlean castrum is an undertaking few would contemplate, and fewer still survive. You should always be welcome at Revenant's Toll. We hope you will favour us with your presence again ere long. Nod. Well, well. It would seem your reputation precedes you, Luna. Mayhap I should dispatch you to Revenant's Toll with all haste as first intended. But before that, I dare say you've earned yourself a rest. After all, you've travelled so far. There's already so much you've done for us, and for me. We will speak again anon. Till then, take care. Yeah. Just reading my hardcore fan fiction. Okay, but why was her face so pretty in that shot just then? Ah, Luna. Well, you're able to get some rest. I would ask you to come with me to the Solar. Alphino's just returned. He would see there's something he would share with us. Oh my god, the lighting on her face there. Girl. He makes a very pretty lizard. Oh, here. Good. I come bearing news. The negotiations are concluded. And? Our friends at the Adventurers Guild have agreed to furnish us with new facilities and material support in exchange for our assistance in the ongoing defense and development of Revenant's Toll. Scions of the Seventh Dawn shall have a new home in Mordona, the Rising Stones. Everyone's so happy. A bittersweet victory, if truth be told. I cannot deny that I come to look forward to Tartaru's tales of our many guests and their many, many demands. Awakening sands to the rising stones. Passively poetic. Well, that wasn't your doing, was it? Husbands! Yes! I too have news to share. In expectation of this momentous day, I personally informed the Alliance leaders of our plans, and they have each pledged their full support, General Raban included. Moreover, I've decided the time is right for us to cast off the vestiges of our Order's veil of secrecy and announce ourselves to the world. Are you sure this is wise, Antecedent? If anything, it's a mere formality. Our existence is quite possibly the worst kept secret in Eorzea. This is a firm our identity, proclaim our achievements, that all may know what the Scions of the Seventh Dawn stand for. Well, obvious risks apart, it would be nice to receive a little more recognition. And the people have a right to know who saved them. It is my hope that this gesture will encourage the people of Eorzea to place their trust in us. I would reveal them the true extent of our power, yes, but in so doing I would show them it is a power accountable to no one, and at once to all. And what of us? We who have felled primals and faced down the Empire, we, who's this we? To you, my fellow scions, I would say this. Prepare for the challenges which lie ahead, for they will be great indeed. Oh my god, she's so pretty though. Great, I say, yet no greater than us, and we will rise to them, as we've time and again, united as one. Beach! There must be some way I can... Wait, the area is said to be rich in minerals. Maybe I should ask Flamin to teach me the basics of mining, too. Do you ever wonder how he does it? Alphino, I mean. It's almost predictable that he should appear with an emissary of the Adventurers Guild mere moments after I expressed the need to forge ties between our organizations. Truly, his sense of timing rivals even your own. Setting such mysteries aside for the present, I have a task for you. Ah, there's like a cable wrapped around my foot. Oh god. I would like you to deliver these documents to Slothborn. They concern our forthcoming move. Or do take care on the road and represent us well, Luna. Okay. Luna, out! Oh, 350 is a lot, but I am... I'm not going for cutscenes. Not right now, anyway. I was told to expect a Scion, but I didn't expect it to be you. It's been far too long, Luna. You have something for me, yes? Let's see now. Yep, everything appears to be in order. You'll be staying with us for a while, yes? There'll be a dozen more like you. Since we don't know, we'll just give you the work of a dozen men. I jest. Bombastic side-eye. Thank you, Fairy. It's possibly a primal. Back to the work of a dozen men, I see. Ugh, but I jest. Even I can appreciate that an important woman such as yourself has little time for menial tasks. But since you're here, maybe you'd be keen on having a look around the Scion's new home? See that impressive structure over there? It's the place. It was originally built to house a branch of the guild, you see. As such, it comes complete with a tavern where adventurers can rest from the road, fill their bellies with good food and drink, and their ears with tales of fortune to be had about the realm. Maybe a bit raucous at times, but I imagine it'll be good a place as any to recruit capable men and women to your cause. Come with me. I'll show you around. Ring, ring, ring. Is that you, Luna? I'm quite sorry to interrupt, but I have some most urgent news. We received grim tidings from Gridania, and appear our aid is required at once. I must ask you to report back to the Waking Sands with all due haste. Is everything quite alright, friend? I am needed. I'll say I'm privy to the details, but it appears this is no time for a leisurely tour. Oh, but no worries, you can rest assured I'll see to all the necessary arrangements. May return any time as you seem to your more pressing matters. I mean, world-ending gods are pretty serious. That being said, we now have a lot of side quests and things. And look at all these dungeons things I need to do. Ooh. Okay. This is all gonna be like stuff I'm gonna do when I unlock Astro and stuff. I can power level Astro a bit. Where am I going? A messenger from the Twin Adder came to the Waking Sands while you were in Mordona. I wasn't privy to his conversation with the antecedent, but I did see the look on her face after he took his leave. Something is definitely amiss. Maybe the Ixal summoned Garuda again? Or mayhap Imperial forces have been sighted within the Shroud. Well, whatever it may be, I'm absolutely certain it's nothing you can't handle. Now go and ask the intestine if there's anything you can do. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. I'm in Philia. I knew this day would come, yet I prayed it would not come so soon. We have reason to believe that another primal, or an entity resembling one, has been summoned in Gridania. An arrival is customary and timely, Luna. The etheric waves leave little room for doubt. Our talents will be needed ere long. If there be truth in my suspicions, 'tis a familiar foe we face, the one quite unlike the Lady of the Vortex. We dare not draw conclusions without evidence, but as Orion J. says, the readings bear a strong resemblance to ones observed more than 5 years ago. Oh, though I had hoped the Mughals guard beyond such follies. Suffice it to say, this disturbance warrants a full investigation. Thine presence have been requested by Commander Hello. He awaiteth thee at the Adder's Nest. Pray hasten to Gridania, Luna. Ida and Papalimo will rendezvous with you there. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Thanks, Mum. Wee, Muggles! Good King Muggles, good King Muggles, Lord of all the land. Well, don't tell Max there's half-naked femboys all around me. A pleasure to see you as always, Luna. Thank you for answering my summons. Quite frankly, I could think of no one more qualified to... Ah, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Allow me to explain. Not long ago, the Moogle Kuplo Kop visited the Adder's Nest to request an audience with the Elder Seedseer. He spoke of an imminent threat to all Moogle kind, one which should imperil the entire Tweleswood if left unchecked. You proved an able ambassador to the Sylphs, and would have to reprise the role in our dealings with the Moogles. The rest you should hear from Kuplo Kop himself. He awaits you with the Elder Seedseer at the Lotus stand. Oh, good. Go away, because I'm hearing that person grinding the thingy-madoodad is making my teeth hurt. So before we do that, shout out to Oswald for my friend Tash. Hell yeah. I don't think I've picked up the free Fantasia here on Luna, so I'm gonna go grab that very, very quickly. You know, I don't already have enough of those. Hey, it saves me like a tenner for like 2 of those. Okay. I go the wrong way. Oh, yes, I did. Oh. Didn't know about this. Oh. Oh. Huh. I forgot about these. well. I've got that. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. That's our free Fantasia. Now we're gonna go speak to Honey Senna. The other sons have already arrived, madam. May I show you in? Here. You have to stop them, but you mustn't kill them. They're not bad Moogles, Cooper. They're just misguided. A gentle, no, thrashing is in order, yes, but no. Calm yourself, Cooper Pop. You don't see that she hasn't the faintest idea what you're talking about. Keep quiet this instant. Pray forgive his witless outburst, sister. Most grateful am I that you've come, Luna, and upon such short notice. Truly, Gridania could not wish for a more stalwart ally. You are doubtless eager to know wherefore we summoned you. Our friend, Kuplo Pop, has brought to us news of a most unsettling development. It would seem that good King Mogglemog the 12th has returned to Eorzea. Curious thing to hear, I know. Truth to tell, I myself cannot say for sure if he's a genuine figure from history, or some manifestation of Moogle mythology. Kuplo here would have me believe the former. Once upon a time, we Moogles served the gods in the heavens. It's quite nice up there. Unspeakably beautiful, unimaginably spacious, and a literally endless supply of wine, people. In spite of this, or possibly because of the last part, the gods eventually became discontented and started squabbling, which made life jolly difficult for the poor Moogles. So good King Mogglemog the 12th, may his glorious name live forever, decreed that the time had come to leave Poopo. The realm of man would suffice, he said. All the Moogles should live there instead. Unfortunately, the two realms are so far apart we couldn't safely fly down. But good King Mogglemog the 12th, may his miraculous foresight ever be praised, knew exactly what to do, Coopo. He had a rope, you see, the longest one ever woven. This he nobly held while his subjects climbed all the way down to the world below. And that is how we Moogles came to this land, Coopo. All of us except good King Mogglemog the 12th, may his courageous sacrifice never be forgotten. He alone would remain in the heavens so that Mooglekind might at last know peace. Except that he has not remained in the heavens from what I understand. That being your reason for contacting us, yes? I'll bet he's tied the rope to something. Keep thinking. Remind me again what the problem was with him returning to Eorzea. The problem, Ida, lies in the fact that he was summoned. It is our belief that good King Mogglemog the 12th is a myth made manifest by a means akin to those employed by the Beast Tribe in the summoning of their gods. Wait, you're saying a handful of Moogles with a boatload of crystals wished really, really hard, and he just sort of appeared? Would that even work? What I cannot fathom is why they would even try. Ruda humbled and the ultimate weapon destroyed, what new threat could have prompted them to take so drastic a measure? I mean, not to be that person, and I love Moogles, but Moogles aren't exactly known for making the smartest of decisions at the best of times. They kind of just moogle. It's just what they do. They just moogle. You know? Moogles do be moogling. Might that not itself be the answer? Twice in the last half-decade, Eorzea has been brought into the very brink of destruction, only to be spared at last by the heroics of a chosen few. To you who braved those tempests and survived by virtue of your own strength, this latest period would doubtless be seen as a welcome respite. But to those who have not the power to defend themselves, who were spared only by another's grace, this is merely the calm before the storm. I think the Moggles Guard are afraid of what tomorrow will bring, and that things may not end so well as they did yesterday. That fear has driven them to call upon a greater power, one they believe can be relied upon to protect their loved ones and their homes come what may. I assure you, the Moggles Guard only want to protect the forest from outsiders. But ever since the return of good King Mog XII, may his boundless grace fill our hearts with love, they've started to get a little carried away, Kupo. Verging on a lot, in fact. Like the sylphs who summoned Rama, you mean? We cannot discount the possibility that this entity is influencing the Moogles in a manner similar to that of a primal. We share the same concern. Whoever, or whatever this king may be, it is now believed that he poses a threat not only to Moogle kind, but for Gridania as a whole. Thus we do beseech you, Luna. Confront good King Mog XII, and drive him from our midst. Humbly, I do thank you. The sanctuary of the Muggles Guard and their liege lord is concealed by magical wards. Brother Isimiyan of the Conjurer's Guild will doubtless be able to offer insight on how they might be dispelled. Pray seek his counsel ere you proceed any further. Muggles do be moogling. I remember the Order of the Primals. I think it's Magamal Ramu. Leviathan Shiva? Shiva Leviathan. I can never remember. Oh wait, we're going the wrong way. Yeah. Welcome, Luna, welcome. They should be the one to face good King Mog XII is of great comfort. To me and the elementals both. As I'm sure you know, Moogles are not by their nature a warlike race. Yet should the king be suffered to remain, it is likely that his influence will bring about a change in them. Thus does it behoove us to defeat him quickly, before any lasting damage is done. Make whatever preparations you deem necessary, and inform me when you're ready to seek the king. You have selected Regicide. The wards barring access to the King's Sanctuary can only be nullified with the use of enchanted keystones. The same method employed 5 years ago, when first the King was summoned to Eorzea. It was with great regret that we were forced to sanction the slaying of the Guardians who then held the keystones, for none were in our possession at the time. By the grace of the Elementals, however, we've been spared that burden on this occasion. Kubluk Kop confided in me that he's been entrusted with a set of keystones by the Muggles Guard themselves. Yet wishing not to betray their confidence, he begged me to find some other means to gain entry to the King's Sanctum. Alas, I've been unable to do so, and dare not labour any longer, for fear that the Moogles might succumb to the corrupting influence of their liege lord. We must needs have Kubluk Kop's keystones, Luna. Pray go to him and beg his assistance. He awaits you at Whetstone Pier. Impress upon him our great need, and I'm certain he will yield. I'm gonna beat a Moogle up. And Luna. At a moment there. So, how'll you do it, Kupo? Oh, he told you about that. Oh, well, if there's really no other way, I'll do it, Kupo. Take the ferry to Sweet Bloom Pier. I'll go on ahead. Take me across the river, ferryman. Oh, big stretch. Because I haven't sat up in like an hour. I just felt my whole back crunch. Oh, that didn't feel good, but it also felt good. Make it make sense. Those are some big onky moogles. Don't you dare lie to me, Kupo. I know what you're planning and I won't allow it. Open your eyes, Kupo. The king will never be satisfied, no matter how many crystals you bring him. We offered you a choice, and this is how you repay us? By consorting with this Alra? Imperials, Gridanians, Sylphs, you're no different from the rest of them. Actually, you're worse, Kupo. Traitor to his kinsmoogles, he plots treason against the crown. Enough! Kupo Klopp will answer for his crimes soon enough, as well as all who defy the will of good King Mogobog XII. May he reign forevermore, Kupo. Moogles are so strange. I love them. The king is planning to purge the 12 months of his enemies, Kupo. Got to stop him before it's too late. The entrance to Form Marsh is deeper than the bramble patch, Kupo. If you take me there, I can nullify the wards. But be warned, the Muggles guard has set traps to lure enchanted beasts. Can't hide from them, so you'll need to protect me, Kupo. Of course I have to. Woo! NPC! Let's go! Come on then, sir. Are you not gonna move? God, Mom. Why am I yawning so much? Holy shit. Good. You sense a hostile presence. Why are you attacking the Moogle? I'm the one doing damage. What is your problem? Okay. Tells me to go faster, lags behind. You're like a child, just keep kicking me in the heels as we're walking. I went the wrong way. Damn it. I deserve that. Not the malevolent squills! Squills. That's the big old bull right here. Oh! I'm hurrying as fast as my little legs can carry me, Moogle boy. He's standing that, isn't he? Yep, sure she is. Shit in the street. Here, don't let them hurt me. We'll just stand there and take you to the face. There's an appropriate time to take it to the face. That is not one of them. We're here, Kupo. I don't see any more of the beast, do you? Are you ready to face the king, Kupo? Step closer to the ward. Raise your hand and focus. When you attune to the F-right, Kupo, I'll open the way for you. Or... Rest is up to you, Kupo. Now go and teach those foolish Moogles a lesson and send the king back whence he came. Oh, goody! We get to have the Nightmare Before Christmas song in our head now. I'm not even joking. Good King Moggamog, good King Mog, Lord of all the land. Oh, dear. God, big stretch. Big stretch. Ooh, I just felt that me. I'm getting old. I'm not even that old. Getting old. There it is. It is time. Swing. Kupo, who in the 7 hours a day? Meddling adventures, I'd wager. Moogle Guard to arms! Defend the King, Kupo! Such a silly little fight. It has some like the best sound of. Ding dong. Is this new? It's been a while since I've done this fight. Our foe is formidable, Kupo, but they're no match for our king. Oh god. Why are some of you dying? Stop that. I'm healing. Stop it. Move this way or die. That is a tank buster. Don't stand near that. Whoop whoop. So silly. I got 2 commendations. Yeah. You did it, Kupo. You did it. King Mogomog the 12th, may his mighty soul rest in peace, is no more. I shudder to think what might have happened had you not stopped the Mogul's guard when you did. Thank you, Luna. Perhaps now they'll come to their senses and stop playing at fairy tales. Rest assured that the chieftain will have choice words for them too. You should go and tell Putney Park that the king is no more, Kupo. She's a Raya O at Camp Tranquil and can relay the news to the chieftain. Okay. Bye. Say goodbye to the Moogle. Good King Mogomog, good King Mog, song stuck in my head. Good King Mogomog, good King Mog, he stuffed Lothbull's dad. Where am I going? I have no idea. Holy shit. Follow direction. Where am I going? Oh, over here.
believe my eyes. Good King Muggle the 12th, may his magnificent virtues serve as an example to us all, has fallen. All Moogle kind owns you a debt, Kupo. Ah, and since Ryo wishes to congratulate you as well, I should let you speak without fear of interruption.
Thank you.
Your bravery in service to the 12swood and her Moogle shall not be forgotten, Luna. My sister will doubtless wish to hear the tale of this great victory from the mouth of the woman responsible. Pray return to the Lotus Stand and treat her to a full account of the day's event, while the details are yet fresh in your mind.
That went by a lot quicker than I thought it was going to. I could have sworn there was more quests to get to Good King Muggle. I have no memory of this bridge, and I've done it twice now. Granted, I don't remember Good King Muggle playing out like that. Ayo. Ayo, ayo. You know what? I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Good King Muggle, Good King Muggle. The Elder Seats here is expecting you, madam. May I show you in?
See.
Luna, you have returned to us unharmed and victorious. Thus I have 2 reasons to be glad. Yet many questions remain unanswered. If you'd be so kind as to oblige me, I would fain hear all that occurred in Fallen March. It was a giant bloody Moogle. Then it is as we feared.
The king really is a primal. He really isn't, is he? I mean, the Moogles don't worship him for one thing. Not even a god to them. That doesn't sound like any primal I've ever heard of.
Mayhap the fault lies with the definition. The fact remains that through the combination of the power contained in crystals and the force of the collective faith, the Moogles called forth a being that by right should not exist. Moreover, when slain, said being left no corpse. The evil which comprised him is then being scattered to the 4 winds. According to the accepted definition, he may not be a primal, but the mode of his manifestation was in every respect the same.
Which means...
Asians! This whole business reeks of their handiwork.
Whoa. But they said it was a masked man who taught them years ago. But Gordani has no shortage of masked men, and I never thought to question.
Confound it all! How many more will they ensnare with their tainted gifts?
Too many, I fear. As long as there are paragons to stir the embers, fools to build the pyre, and crystals to feed the flames, ever and again shall we suffer primal visitation.
Oh, excuse me. A somber thought, a salutary one.
My heartfelt thanks, Luna. The information you provided has been proven invaluable. Grand Serpent Marshal and I have much to discuss. Oh, before you do, milady, I was hoping we might discuss that other matter. The matter of which you speak has now been settled. The Scion shall not wait for support. We should be glad to send additional supplies to Revel's toll. We knew we could count on you, milady.
Our leader and I remain to discuss the particulars of our arrangement with the Elder Seedseer. Mayhap you could return to the Waking Sands and apprise the antecedent of all that has transpired.
Nod.
Bum.
It's good to see you hale and healthy, Luna. I received word from Ida and Papa Limo that you felled good King Mogomog the 12th. Oh, but I had hoped to hear your version of the tale. It was as they said, summoned with the same methods used by beast tribes and taught by the Asians. Though unfortunate, this incident did at least serve to remind the Elder Seedsir of our usefulness. Her offer of additional support could have not come at a better time. My thanks, Luna.